Welcome in, fellow travelers. I'm Maria at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a reading for our fire signs, Leos. Welcome in, Leo. Leo, you are our performers. Whoops, I almost did this backwards. You are our performers. You are ruled by the light, the sun. You are the most vital of all the zodiac signs. You are, your dual nature is for expression. You command attention, yet you can be immature and a bit egoic. Your drive is to impress, and your aspect is to lead with courage. Your mantra is I will. So welcome into you. Glad to have you here. Welcome in, cross watchers. You may be connected to energetically or in a relationship physically with a Leo. You are here to see what's going on with your person. Some of this message could be for you. Feel free to swap around the characters throughout the reading. You know your connection better than anybody else. And time is fluid. So anytime you come across this reading and you were drawn into it, was the time that you were meant to listen to it. Could be a month from now, could be a year from now. So try to stay open to that process. There we go. And our energies are working together to bring a message forth for you, for the highest atonement of soul growth and soul evolution for yourself as well as all living deities on this planet. As the micro goes, so the macro. So let's see where we go with you today. We have the Fool and we have the Ace of Wands. This is like wanting a new beginning and originality, ingenuity, creativity, innovation, spiritual fulfillment. And the Fool is just, you're starting off on a new journey. Like everything that was is no longer. Facing your fears, leaving everything behind. Going forward, not bringing the baggage with you. So let's see where we go with you today, Leo. Also, if you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe. Help the channel grow. Your support is honored and it is appreciated. Remember that these messages are general readings, so they might not resonate for everybody. Use your discernment. Use your inner knowing. Start exercising your intuition to see what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Some of you may be more in cycle with your moon energies this month, so you might want to check out your moon sign. So let's see where we go with you today. This is for Leos, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is for those watching. For Leos, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for Leos, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching. Message for Leos, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for Leos. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Thank you. All right, here we go. Your overall energy. Woo! There you are. The Emperor showing up. Bold. You're coming out bold, strong, confident. This isn't a king. This is the Emperor, the King of Kings. Ready to take action. Ready to go forward. Your situation. King of Wands. That is divine inspiration. That is an inspirational leader. That is somebody who is driven. That is somebody who is original. That's ingenuity. That's like going forward with inspiration. The King of Wands also is able to, like, it's leadership. It's leadership qualities. However, the King of Wands only gets involved in something if there's something in it for them. They kind of like, they're the startups. They go in, they get things rolling, they bring in the ideas, they bring in the visions, and then they kind of get all the people with them who catch the vision, and then those people are the ones that kind of carry it out. The King of Wands just kind of keeps things in line to make sure it's still lining up. All right, so your opportunity, the Queen of Wands. Whoa! Fire sign. You could be dealing with another fire sign as well. Aries, Leo, Sag. But you got the king and the queen here. This is the blending of both energies. You got the emperor, the king, and the queen. And the queen is someone who's seen. The queen is someone who brings in kind of the feminine aspects. More of the softness. The king is like more driven, more doer. And the queen is more of the softness, more of the, you know, the aesthetic touches. What the universe is co-creating with you, the Nine of Wands, perseverance, pushing through. This is like being a little bit battle-worn, a little bit tired, a little bit exhausted, coming out of the battlefield. Got some scars, you got some baggage, you got some hurts and some pains, but you're still moving forward. It's been a long journey. Energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. The moon. There are some things maybe hidden inside of you that you are bypassing. Because these are feelings and emotions. This is also psychic abilities. This is really being in touch with kind of your inner drive. What's really, you know, whatever this innovation is, or this ingenuity is, or whatever this inspiring action is, it's being driven by something deep within your soul. Energies that are coming in the near future, the Ten of Cups. Happy, happy. That's your happy place. There's your warm fuzzies. Energies that are fading away, the Eight of Pentacles. Focus, determination, mastery, working on your craft, walking the walk, talking the talk, putting in the work. How you're showing up in this situation, the Ten of Wands. You have fulfilled this journey. The Ten of Wands is about reaching the end. There's nowhere else to go. Like the cycle has been completed. Right? Now it's just about letting it go and letting it work itself through. What's right in front of you that you need to contend with? Queen of Cups. Could be dealing with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is about compassion, generosity, empathy. This is a good combination to have your Queen of Cups and your Queen of Wands together. Because sometimes the Queen of Wands can just be very focused. This is about being more global. Queen of Cups. This is about being more global, seeing the bigger picture. Your hopes and fears, the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter energy, luck and expansion is upon you. Careful what you wish for, you just might get it. And your outcome, the Five of Wands. I think that has to do with obstacles. With the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. Well, the Prince of Cups, I mean, the Knight of Cups is really about an offer that comes from a heartfelt space. Can also be, you know, about something being whirlwind, happening very fast. But this is about innovation. It's about being sensitive and being friendly. You may be coming up into obstacles and you may have to take more, instead of taking more of an emperor stance, you have to maybe take more of a softer approach. One that's more sensitive, one that's more friendly. So let's see where we go here with you. You're obviously off on a new adventure. Could be traveling too. You're off on a new adventure that is kind of, you've really like pushed through some things here. You've pushed through some things. You've really had kind of the top down, you know, that entrepreneurial, what success looks like in this society. whether it's in a relationship or whether it's in business or whether it's in just life in general. And now it looks like you're switching gears a little bit. The Fool, letting some of that go. And you're getting into a more softer stance. Because this characteristic seems to have worn itself out. So let's see where we go with this. What is the King of Wands, please? Clarify the King of Wands for Leo. Got the Five of Pentacles. We got Strength. You might have been dealing with another fire sign that you maybe had to overcome some hardships here, some sort of loss. We have the Princess of Wands, or the Page of Wands. You may have had to make a comeback from something. You may have been set back, and you really had to take action to push forward, because you got Strength and the King of Wands here. You may have had an idea, you may have had a thought, you may have had some sort of desire deep down inside of you, some kind of hope that you really had to grab hold of the reins and drive it forward. There was some sort of loss here that you really had to overcome. You had to gather yourself together and really pull on your inner knowing, your inner intuition, your inner guidance. So let's see what the Queen of Wands is. Really had to pull on your drive. Because Strength is about courage. The Star. Well, the Queen of Wands is all about vision. The Star is vision, hopes, dreams. It's also about blending and harmonizing. Your expression on earth with your guidance from the inside. This is also about some sort of guidance coming through that caused a change, the world, and ending in a beginning. Six of Swords, somebody left something behind. Six of Pentacles for something more profitable. Something more equal value of give and take. This could be something of service. This could be some sort of philanthropy. This could be some sort of helping. But sixes are about balance as well. Balancing the scales, right? 3 and 3, sixes. Balancing the scales. You got 2 here. But there's been a change. There's definitely been a change that really forced you to pull on your inner resolve. You had to leave something behind. That could be what this Five of Pentacles is here, a loss. But I think you were looking for something that was more of equal value. Something that gave more reciprocity. Something that gave you more feelings of something that matched your abilities, whether that's in a relationship or whether that's in a career move or whether that's just life in general, shifting gears to something that seems more in alignment with who you are. So let's see what the Nine of Wands is. Clarify what the Nine of Wands is, please. This is what the universe is working on with you. It's co-creating with you. This is like the final push. High Priestess, listening to your inner knowing. Following your gut instincts. Which is a hard thing to do because everything in society goes against that. Everything in society goes against productivity, time management, thought production, never a wasted moment, always learning. And the High Priestess is more about take a breath, go in and listen. We got the Three of Cups. We got the Eight of Swords and we got the Five of Cups. Well, I hope this isn't about third-party situations. But when the High Priestess comes up, that tells me that either you ignored red signs, or you ignored the red flags, or you weren't listening like you were supposed to, but you knew that you knew that you knew, but you weren't following your gut instincts. Because the High Priestess knows everything, right? She's been to Hades and she's been to heaven. She's the secret keeper. So there was something deep within you that kind of maybe knew that there may have been a third-party situation going on here. And third-party situations don't necessarily have to be another person, although they could be. But third-party situations are usually about anything that takes away from the evolution of the soul as well as the evolution of the relationship. And this could be something as simple as being a workaholic. Or it could be, you know, it could go deeper. Could have addictions of some kind. Could have, you know, being with your friends all the time instead of being in, you know, with your partner or whatever. It's anything. It could be a food addiction. It could be, you know, because you got the Eight of Swords here and the Five of Cups. And the Eight of Swords is kind of like your own self-imprisonment. It's the stories you tell yourself. It's kind of the walls that you build around yourself. It's, you know, it's not filtered, but it's just riddled with shame and guilt and feelings of unworthiness and just victim mentality. And then you have it with the Five of Cups. So there's grief, there's sadness behind this. I don't know if you're the one that was involved in a third-party situation or if it happened to you. But I mean, we got the Nine of Wands up here, perseverance. Like, this has been a long haul having to overcome this. Whatever this is. Somebody got left behind. Somebody got left behind because I got two, somebody leaving behind, somebody being left out. Could have been dealing with somebody who was very authoritative in nature. Could have been dealing with somebody who was very, like, fixated, non-flexible, doesn't want to, you know, just, they're stuck in their ways. When I see the Emperor, I think of all the traditions of, like, you know, patriarchy. Everybody has roles, everybody plays their part, everybody does this is how it's supposed to look, you fit in this corner, you fit there, you fit there, you fit here. Not really bending or yielding much. So let's see what that's about. Let's see what this Ten of Cups is about here. Because you got the Moon in energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. And the Moon is also about secrets. The Moon is about things that are hidden that you can't quite see. So let's see what this Ten of Cups is here. This is energies that are coming in. And if this was a business deal or this was, you know, some sort of partnership of any kind, Something went south. Something went south. Somebody got passed by. So clarify what the Ten of Cups is. What is the Ten of Cups? So why this could be an apology coming in. Ten of Swords. Yeah, end of a cycle. You got two tens here. And the most opposing energies ever. Ten of Cups, happy, happy. Ten of Swords, manic depression. So, you know, that like you can't, there's two extremes. There's just like, there's nowhere in between to go anymore. It's just a done deal. Tens are the ending of a karmic cycle. You got the Knight of Cups again. So this could be about somebody owing somebody an apology. Could be that somebody's coming in. Yeah, I saw the Queen of Wands pop up. Could be a fire sign. But somebody owes somebody an apology. Or it could be an offer of love coming in. Or it could be an offer of like, you know, if this has to do with some sort of partnership, somebody could be like trying to draw you back in with compassion. Saying they're sorry. Some sort of apologies coming through here. Whether you need to give that apology or somebody needs to give it for you. But I think what you thought was your Ten of Cups really turned out to be the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is like that. It's immobile. There's nowhere to go. Everything has run its course as far as it can go. There is no more alternatives. Give me one more on this, please. This is a pattern. This is a cycle. You've got patterns and cycles here twice. So something blew up. So the energy is coming in. If this is an apology coming in, thinking that it's going to be the Ten of Cups, it's going right back to where it started again. Because something is not being taken care of in the ethereal realm. Moon. Something is not being taken care of in the spiritual realm. You've worked really hard, put a lot of time and effort into this. I don't think you're going to put any more time and effort into this. Because that's energy that's fading away. And you got the Ten of Wands over here. Now we got 3 tens in this reading. Which is just like come to the end of the road. So it's either pack up and go. Or it's failing to let go. It's keeping you stuck. Let's see where we go with that. This has been coming up a lot in a lot of the readings. Just people coming to the end now of these cycles and patterns. You're not the only sign going through this. It's been coming up a lot. I think it's just all these retrogrades that we have had and eclipses and things, you know, the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse. Things are being brought to light now for people to start dealing with their stuff. Yeah, feeling stuck. The Hanged Man. It's time to heal. You got healing here. At least wanting to heal. Because you got the Hanged Man and the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. That's about feeling stuck. Wanting to heal from deception. When the Seven of Swords comes up, somebody was lying, cheating, stealing, taking, things that weren't theirs. It's about deception. It's about being sneaky. It's about sneaking away. Could be about hiding from yourself. This is something is hiding. Someone is hiding. You could be hiding from your own self, from your own healing. You could be telling yourself untruths about the situation you're in, how much you've gone through, what the losses are. You might be seeing this as like, you know, when there's time apart, when people have been apart, you start thinking about the good things and you forget about the bad. Yeah, it's time to change. It's the end of this. You got the 10 of Wands and this. It's the end of this deceptive cycle. This is about learning the lesson, the world. Learning the lesson and moving on, moving away from it. Got the t-shirt, don't need another one. So let's see what the Queen of Cups is. So we have a lot of fire energy coming in through here. Got some water coming in through too. Knight of Pentacles. This could be about trying a different approach to this situation as well. Knight of Swords. Whoa, message, message, message. Could be a heartfelt message coming in. An offer. Might have some truth to it. It looks like you might be turning your back on this. Going for your own independence. Going for your own self-esteem. Taking care of yourself. Taking care of your own needs. Building your own empire. Doing it for yourself. I think you might have a grasp on seeing this pattern. The cycles and the patterns. Whether it was with, you know, a partner, a business endeavor, a job that just keeps like throwing, you know, expecting more out of you but not giving you any more money or giving you, you know, enough for your time and your effort, or whether this is a relationship. It's like you're getting ready to say, I'm out. Time for something else. There's going to be some obstacles to overcome because you got this apology coming in. But I think you put a lot of time and effort in here. And I think, yeah, you got the world here, the world here. I mean, everything in here, tens, 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 world, world, is just, it's just, the rubber band's been stretched too far. So there's a lot of fire energy here, and water signs are coming up. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And fire energies, Aries, Leo, Sag. So if you're dealing with any of those, I will look at those in the extended. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into this outcome. And then we'll also get actions and advice for you. For those of you not going on, I'm going to get a message to you. This is from the Crystal Oversoul Tarot or Oracle deck. This is by Michael Eastwood. Get a crystal, some sort of crystal you can use to help you get through this. All right. Message of guidance for Leo, please. Message of guidance for Leo. Message of guidance for Leo, please. I don't know why they make these decks like so big. They're so hard to shuffle. Maybe they just want you to like spread them out and pick a card, but I mean, some people's hands aren't this. We have Aqua Aura. And we have Isis Quartz. So 2 came out, so I'm going to read both of them for you. We have Aqua Aura. Let's see what that one's about. The chakra this works on is the throat. The element is ether. This is about the full moon. Aromatherapy you can use with this is frankincense and sage and patchouli and bergamot. With the aqua aura crystal comes a distinct connection to the primordial waters of creation. With this wondrous crystal, we can travel back in time to the point of conception prior to incarnating on Earth. As a crystal for meditation, aqua aura can be called upon to help developing channeling skills as it connects the user with their own source. Through this process, one can learn the necessary skills for trusting their inner guidance and thus make the right choices for your path. There are strong links to Lemurian energies with this crystal. Often those drawn to its vibration seek to reconnect and remember their power from their Lemurian lives. So, and let's see what the Isis crystal is. Number 50. Whoa, it's a long one. This is a sacral chakra. This is the element of fire and water. The aromatherapy used with this is sandalwood, frankincense, and jasmine. Okay, so this talks about the temples and the Star Child. I'm going to get to the... Okay, so here's the prayer. O child of the universe, you have overcome seemingly insurmountable adversity to be here. You have mastered the qualities of patience and perseverance. There's all your tens. What was invisible to you will now become visible. What was unseen will become seen. Unfold your radiance, star child. Another fragment of your light body has been brought home to you. Within you will find your voice codes, the incantations that were embedded deep within your being, protected until you would need them again. Your time has arrived. As these words take root within your consciousness, know them to be true. Stand absorbing the consequences of what you have just heard and felt, knowing that you are more complete than you have ever been. Breathe deeply, knowing that a profound reconnection is taking place, which you will now need to process. When you are ready to walk to the center, the sacral chakra, adjust the body of your breathing deeply, relax and open up towards your surroundings and let yourself go. So the Isis quartz is used for the sacral chakra. That is your grounding chakra. That is your grounding chakra. So you got grounding and you got throat, speaking your piece. So that's what I have for you this week, Leo. I hope this helped. Until next time, I wish you the peace that passes all understanding. For those of you going on, the link is below and I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.